because of the current situation in the Philippines. But yeah, I expect for a huge success sa series po na yun. Um, I expect more concerts abroad. Hopefully, matuloy po ang ating US tour this Feb. We've already released the tickets and dates, pero because of everything that's happening with the Omicron variant, we don't know. We're not so sure, pero hindi pa naman po nila
Mm,
kina-cancel. And yeah,
okay.
more shows like the Dubai Expo that I did
Dubai.
back in
Yeah.
November. Right now, ASAP Dubai is cancelled, pero
Wow.
um, sana ay bumalik
Oo nga.
because of, yun nga po, because of the new variant na cancel muna yun. So
Mhm.
yeah, more shows abroad. What other things would I like to happen in 2020? Goals to release more songs because ako po kasi sa mga Darrenatics na nagsasabing madalang talaga ako mag-release ng single. Hindi naman yun false. Totoo naman. Pero kasi I'm more of a quality over quantity type of person talaga. So ayoko yung
May
release lang ng
ma-release
release.
lang. True.
Oo. Tapos wala nang nangyayari dun sa song. So mas gusto ko yung pili yung singles na i-release ko po. Goals ko, ano pa bang goals ko? Goal ko ma-release yung vlog na ni-record namin nila last year pa, tsaka yung vlog ko sa Dubai. This year sana. Uh, ano pa bang goal ko? Goal ko, aside from the international shows, ayun nga po, to do another international project, hopefully. Um, and yeah, more music. Um, and just like what was said in the prayer earlier, to work with composers and artists who, mean well din. So, ayun po. Few goals and expectations for 2022. A question from Angel Fabella. Maraming salamat po.
Okay.
Uh, okay. By the way, 2022. This year I expect to get engaged. Hindi, joke lang. Okay.
Uy, Darren,
Okay.
wag kang ganyan, ha? Wag mo kang binibigla.
Okay. From Ray Depano. Guys, hindi, joke lang. Binili ko to sa sarili ko, huwag kayong issue. Yung, yung pinost ko nung Christmas, kung ano nung, binili ko sa sarili ko. Ito ang remembrance ko sa Dubai Expo. Okay?
Ayan, may
Remembrance ko sa Dubai
kasagutan na.
Expo. Tingnan nyo. Tingnan
Isa
nyo,
lang
akala ko
yan.
makakabalik ako.
Hadi, isa lang
Isa
yan.
lang po.
Walang ka-partner yan.
Issue ko yun. Wala.
Isa lang.
Isa lang.
Okay.
Walang
O yan. Straight
So,
from D. Isa lang yan.
dun sa Gold Soap, dun sa Dubai. Kala ko makakabalik ako sa Feb. Tingnan nyo, na-cancel pa yung ASAP Dubai.
Oo nga.
Anyway,
True.
ayun nga. Buti binili ko nung November. Okay. From Ray Depano. I just want to ask you if anong best payo ang mabibigay mo sa aming mga Darrenatics mo. Tulad ko na nangangarap na sundin ang iyong yapak na maging isang successful at napakagaling na artist and singer. Ikaw kasi ang aming inspirasyon, gabay, and example para pagsikapan naming abutin ang aming mga pangarap sa buhay. Alam nyo ho, I never expected myself or my career to reach, all of this. I just really wanted to become someone who sang, who would be able to inspire other people or uplift others, even if it was just my family at the start or my friends. And now I'm still overwhelmed sa lahat po ng mga nangyayari sa buhay ko. I still can't believe most of the things that are happening. And sa akin talaga, ang goal ko kasi nung umpisa lang naman ay kumanta, marinig ng ibang tao bukod sa pamilya ko yung singing ko, yung boses ko. And um, lahat ng nangyayari na mga opportunities, everything that I'm receiving, all the blessings, all the opportunities are, I'd say, a bonus to everything that I had originally intended, or yung original goal ko. Kasi um you never really know what's going to happen in life, and I can't believe that almost 8 years later, I'm still here after the Voice Kids. So just keep on doing what you love, whether it be singing or dancing or arts or anything talaga. Kung nasa college kayo, yung kurso na gusto nyong kunin, go for it because mas okay na tawag dito, mas okay na mabuhay na alam mong ginawa mo yung gusto mo kaysa may regrets ka later on. So, um, also be confident in yourself, believe in yourself, kasi sa'yo naman yan magsisimula. Walang ibang maniniwala sa sa'yo kung kumbaga yun nga, believe in yourself. No one else will do that for you. I mean, aside from your parents and family and stuff like that. But, and don't wait for things to tawag doon, like, actionan mo na. Para naman, hindi ka puro, baka destiny na hindi ako natanggap dito. Baka hindi ko tadhana yun. Siyempre, we all believe in destiny, pero kailangan may sariling sikap din. So, ayun po. Sana ay nabigyan ko kayo ng konting um, tawag dun? Inspiration. Naks. Okay. Maraming salamat. Next question. From Cristel Laureta. Posible bang kumanta ka ng ibang language like Korean and Thai in your live events? Like sa ASAP? Honestly, I would love to. I wanted, like nung yung Goblin, yung nasa peak nung kasikatan ng show na yun, gusto kong gawin ng cover ng
Cover.
gusto kong gawa ng cover yung theme song, yung Beautiful Life. Kaso, yun nga, parang sa dami nang nangyayari nung time na yun, yung English version na lang inaral ko. Pero hindi ko naman din ginawa ng cover. So, yun. Hopefully, soon. Ayun po. Dexy Tolentino naman asks, ngayong taon ay magto-21 years old ka na. Kung sa mga susunod na buwan ay muling bababa ang kaso ng COVID-19, naisip mo bang magkaroon ng engranding celebration since sa mga lalaki, 21 ang debut na sineselebrate. Kaya nga, guys, I felt so bad for Mavi yesterday. Kasi nagmumukmuk siya, dude, it's my 21st. This is supposed to be my big day. This is supposed to be the big event of my life. Ganun. Kaya I was like, I called Kylene. Gawin natin ng Zoom, surprise Zoom call tong Legaspi twins. Kasi 21st eh. So, dapat special pero nasa pandemya tayo. So, for me, if the cases go down, I would like to have a simple gathering lang with the closest people to me na mga friends. And of course, my family. I don't know where I'm going to be, if it's in the Philippines or in Canada. But I just want it to be, special, but not too big. Ayun po, since 21. Hindi naman ako yung magwawalwal, no? Pero, yeah. I want to have like a beach party because I've never had an outdoor party po eh. Parang gusto kong ma-achieve yun sa 21st birthday ko. So, yun. Let's see. Next naman. Rain Gonzalez Galang asks, what is your favorite thing to do with your favorite person? Eat. Eat. Yun. Aliana Kawile asks naman, have you ever in your life thought never again? What was it about? Have you ever thought in your life never again? Never again will I try balot with the
With the fetus.
Never again. Yeah. Never again.
Yeah.
Never again in my life. There were many instances where I said never again will I trust people. Yeah. Ever since bata pa ako, kasi growing up I already had trust issues and I was very shy. I did not open up to anyone, even my parents and stuff like that. And there were many instances in my life where I was like, oh yeah, I'm never opening up again to people. But it's like a trial and error sometimes eh. Kailangan mong mahanap yung mga totoong
True friends.
tao.
True friends.
So yun. parang yun yung mga moments na sinabi kong never again will I trust people. May, lahat naman ata tayo may mga ganun. Pero siguro that's the, like if never again were to be mentioned, that's at the top of my mind. Parang trust. So, yeah. Yun. Okay.
Yes.
What is your love language? Sabi ni Laika Joy Balagtas. Love language. I like giving gifts out of nowhere. Or like um yeah, random messages, mga ganun.
Yeah.
Yun, love language ko. From Rain Banzon, do you usually watch vlogs? If yes, who's your favorite YouTuber na nakukuha yung attention mong panoorin mo siya? I don't watch vlogs usually. Siguro kapag may nag-trend lang na or viral na vlog si Ate Alex.
Alex, yeah. Alex, yeah.
Parang siya lang yung YouTuber na napapanood ko. I mean, I used to watch YouTubers before, lalo na nung bata ako. Pero yung mga YouTubers na yun, some of them now have stopped vlogging or aren't as active anymore because they have their own families or they have their own careers now or businesses, and I'm like, wow, that was really my childhood. So ayun, parang hindi ko na nai-enjoy yung mga like yung mga pinapanood ng kapatid kong mga YouTubers and vloggers, parang hindi ko na
I enjoy.
opo, parang hindi na ako nakaka-relate.
You outgrown it already. Oh.
Yeah, yung mga YouTubers ganun. Pero there are YouTubers who like talagang nai-impress ako yung mga gumawa ng Squid Game remake, as in ni-remake niya yung mga sets and stuff like that. So YouTubers like him, who else? Oh, yung mga photography channels like Mango Street, mga ganon. Si Mr. Beast! Ay my gosh. Okay, guys.
Ayan. Sige, gising na lahat, Darren. Gising na lahat.
Okay. Yung sing-sing nga po ay lumilipad. Okay. Naglalaroan kasi. Ayun nga, si Mr. Beast and Mango Street, mga ganon, pinapanood ko. Sino pa bang mga YouTube channel na pinapanood ko? Parang yun. Wala po akong pinapanood talaga na regular vlogger. Ayan, si Ate Vita may tanong. How do you beat any urge to be lazy or unproductive? You know what? I just don't beat it. Because alam na ngayon, lumabas-labas tayong taas ng cases.
Tama.
I slept like 14 hours yesterday ata.
Oh.
And today, I slept last night at 12. Nagising ako today, 12 din. So 12 hours na naman yung tulog ko. So, I just don't beat the urge to be lazy or productive. Siyempre po kung may trabaho, even if you're lazy, you don't have a choice. You have to go to work. But since work is being canceled left and right, it's inevitable to have a lazy day. So ayun.
Okay.
Ito, babasahin ko muna tong tanong na to bago ko sabihin kasi napakahaba ko niya. Okay, yeah. From Shandy Mayola, with your God-given talent mula noon hanggang ngayon, never ka talaga nawalan ng projects and shows, Noxomon. Sobrang blines ka ni God every day, sold out concerts, successful shows, guestings, produced songs and albums, interviews here and there and such. Napupuyat pero working pa rin kahit madaling araw na. Sa sobrang hectic ng schedules mo and sa sobrang dami ng to-dos mo, was there a time ba na nagkaroon ka ng anxiety? Gaano ito kalala? How do you cope up or control your anxiety? And I just want to know if you've been through with that din. Kasi ako, I was clinically diagnosed with anxiety. I'm a student living my life, but I've been struggling with anxiety for a long time na. Hihi. Maybe I could get some tips from you. Thank you so much, D-Tight Hugs. I love you so much. Pwede pa bate. I love you, Shandy Mayola. Maraming salamat sa tanong mo and for being so vulnerable sa akin. Of course, all of us have been through those days, the rough days and the days where you just don't feel like going out or facing the world or smiling at least. Alam mo yun. And ako po talaga, you would be surprised how many how many of us in the industry put up a smile on social media or on TV. Kapag nasa stage, tawang-tawa, ngiting-ngiti. Pero kapag backstage na minsan gusto mo lang mapag-isa, may times gusto mo na lang umiyak, gusto mo na lang umuwi ng bahay, mga ganun. So, it's also another thing that is inevitable is to have a bad day, but it's okay not to be okay nga, sabi ni ate mong Jessie J sa kanta niya. And um, how do I cope with it? You really have to find the right people to be able to open up to sometimes, or you can even write a diary or a journal to yourself. Ilabas mo lahat ng sama ng loob mo, everything you're stressing out about or anxieties mo. What else do I do? If I don't want to open up to someone or if I don't want to call someone, it's okay to cry it out. Just have a good cry before going to bed or in the shower. I don't know. Magandang ilabas yung mga emosyon mo eh. Kasi minsan kapag nababottle up, lumalabas yan sa mga times na hindi mo ini-expect. Minsan may mga times ako na may taong magsasabi sa akin ng I'm here for you or ang galing mo, you did a great job, ganyan. Parang maiiyak ka na lang kasi parang that's what you needed to hear the most at that time ng buhay mo, mga ganun. So, if you don't have anyone to talk to, prayers are always, it's not something na may oras. Pwede mong gawin any time of the day, however long you want to. And another thing I do is I watch yung mga comedy sa Netflix, ganon, Friends. I also watch mga preach, like, why did I forget his name? Mahina ba yung ko po, signal? Okay lang.
Okay naman.
Okay lang po. Okay lang.
Okay, sorry. Okay, James Furtick ba? Basta Furtick yung last name niya. I like watching his preaches and going to church as well. So I hope that I helped you in a way. Sometimes I also just like to eat whatever I want. Yung mga nakaka-happy na food. So yeah, yung mga ginagawa ko pag nakakaramdam ako ng stress or anxiety. And yeah, just be nice to everyone kasi you never know kung anong pinagdadaanan nila sa buhay. Yeah.
That's so true.
Next up, from Michelle Molina, what would you like to say to your 14-year-old self? Get ready for a roller coaster of emotions, of all the things that are about to happen, all the people you're going to meet, all the things that are going to take place in your life. 14 ka pa lang pero ang dami pang mangyayari, ang dami pang pagdadaanan, ang dami mo pang matututunan. So, stay strong. Wow, stay strong and listen to your parents, but also know how to fight for yourself. Yun. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Next question. Chloe C, who's still awake right now and is in Los Angeles, California. When you come to Los Angeles in February, do you have any plans of exploring California after your show? If so, where do you plan to go? If the shows push through, I would like to spend my sister's birthday in Disneyland or something since her birthday is on February 18. So I'm still gonna be in the US hopefully. But I don't know how much time I'll have after the shows because I have to come back for work because where else do I plan to go? I don't know, I just want to take nice pictures. Masabi lang na nakalabas ako ng Pilipinas. Okay. Um, from Trixie De Leon, biggest achievements noong 2021. Biggest achievements. I guess holding a digital concert on KT. Ako dati parang Dubai Expo. Never heard of it. Never heard of it talaga because it only happens once in every country pala. So that's like one reason why the Eiffel Tower was built was because France in 19 something something. Kaya pala may Eiffel Tower ngayon. So I didn't know how big the expo was until they said what the history behind expo was and now Dubai is hosting it. And to have my own show dun sa Dubai Expo, like what? That's a major thing for me. What else? Biggest achievement. What else did I do? I mean, I released Tama Na, I did Home Run, I did Dubai Expo. I guess, yeah. Biggest achievement ko na yun. And to, hold a live event din, yung Eastwood Countdown po nung December 31st. Maraming salamat sa mga pumunta na nandito.
Yes.
Ayun. Okay. From Kayla Don Malaki, Kayla Don Malaki, what was it like spending the holidays with your family away from you? It was fine. It was fine. I didn't say it was fun. That's what it sounded like in my head. Okay. It was fine kasi yung mga relatives ko naman po ang pumunta dito sa Manila and my parents said you should spend your first Christmas in your new home. Parang that's something they believe in, like whoever owns the house, you should spend your first Christmas and New Year's in it. So I did that. Ferrer, what made you decide to rebrand yourself with a bolder and wiser Darren Espanto after returning to the Philippines? Actually, it's just Darren now. There's no more Espanto, but when people still introduce me as Darren Espanto, I don't correct them. Kasi syempre, doon ako nakilala sa The Voice Kids. So I'm like, it's fine. But yung sina Ate Jackie ay nagpapasa na ng mga memo na i-drop yung Espantos pag ini-introduce ako. So, yeah. What made me decide to rebrand myself? I guess it comes with, age and also maturity. And since I just mentioned that I did come from the Voice Kids, people are still used to the Darren na medyo bata-bata. So this 2021 and 2022, I still want to prove to people that this isn't Darren from the Voice Kids anymore with a different sound, a more mature look and stuff like that. So yeah, I feel like change is good, which is also another reason why I decided to kind of rebrand myself. So, ayun. Okay, next question. Ito, maganda to. Angel Flor Malinaw. What are your preparations based on your character in your first musical series? Workshops. I enjoyed doing workshops so much kasi para kaming baliw dun. Sa isang exercise, masaya kami. Sa isang scene, nag-aaway. Na-enjoy kong awayin lalo na si AC sa mga scenes. Na-enjoy ko siyang awayin. Kasi syempre, ganun na kami sa totoong buhay. Na-enjoy ko rin awayin si Blight. Kasi, parang ganun din. Same reason with AC.
Bardagulan din pala doon.
Yun, na-enjoy ko silang awayin. Pero, yung mga scenes na unexpected, hindi namin alam ni AC na kaya naming umiyak on cue, ganun. Pag pinapanood namin si Seth tsaka si Blight sa workshop, sabi namin, para tayong nanonood ng TV. Yung, pag ginanon mo, parang nanonood ka ng teleserye. So, yeah, it's really fun. The workshops are something that I would love to do again, sana before we do lock in. But it was great because we got to connect with one another, got to know each other more, especially since Angela, it's my first time working with her. So, ayun. Okay. Namimili na ako ng mga questions kasi 9:32 na. Um, uh, uh, um, um, uh, okay. Alam ko itong mga tanong na inaabangan nyo eh. From April
Okay.
Haruda. When was the first time you said I love you to someone in your life other than your family? I think 12. 12? 12 or 13? 12 to 14. Hindi ko na maalala eh. Basta parang mga ganun. Okay. Okay. Itong mga ibang tanong na tanong nyo na last year, guys, skip ko sila.
Yeah.
If you could share a meal with any four individuals, living or dead, who would they be? From Jillian Jordan. Living or dead, I would love to share a meal with Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars. Who else would I love to share a meal with? I would love to share a meal with living or dead. Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson. Yeah.
Bruno Mars, Michael Jackson. Elon Musk. Oh my gosh, Elon Musk. And Elon Musk and oh my God, the Pope. Okay.
Oh, okay.
For individuals there, the four. Okay. From Atehara B, what are 3 things you wish you had known before you got famous? People are going to use you, Darren. 3 things. That's one thing you should know. Until now, well, may hugot. Okay. That's one thing. What else? Gusto ko yun lang. 3 things I wish I had known before entering show business. Another thing. Oh my gosh, I don't even know. But ano ba? Parang yun lang yung na ano no. People are going to use you, so trust wisely. Oh my gosh. Learn about your contracts. Sit down with your lawyer or something like that para sa mga kontrata mo. Hi, Ate Jackie. Mga kontrata mo sa mga endorse, basahin mo. Number 3, what else? I wish I had known before entering showbiz. Sure ka ba? Tanungin mo muna yung sarili mo nung maraming beses, sure ka ba? Kasi hindi lang happiness ang mararamdaman mo sa showbiz. So, yun lang. Sure ka ba sa pinapasok mo? Parang yun. Parang you have to know that people are going to criticize you and put you down and bash you. But that's life. Okay, next. Last few questions. From April Lynn Alba, what's the most interesting thing you've read or seen this week? That if the majority of us get the new variant of COVID-19, which is Omicron, then we will have herd immunity afterwards. Because since you get antibodies after your cycle with COVID-19 in your system, nagkakaroon ka ng antibodies. So if most of the population get the Omicron variant, since it isn't deadly, for the people who have comorbidities, it might realization ganun. Pero for those who have a stronger immune system or aren't as affected, para siyang cold lang or flu lang na dumadaan. So after that, may antibodies ka na. So if most of the population gets it, we'll have herd immunity. Kasi para siyang booster din since it has natural antibodies. So yeah, something interesting that I read this week. Okay, last few. From Isa Marie Magpantay, what's your biggest screw up in the kitchen? I put salt instead of sugar dun sa binibake na cake nung nanay at kapatid ko. So, I think you can imagine the look on our faces nung tinesting namin yung lasa nung cake nung na-bake na. So, instead of sugar, imbes na asukal, asin yung nalagay ko. So, it was a very salty cake. So, I'd say that's the biggest screw up I've had in the kitchen. Okay. From... what's the most fulfilling aspect of your life? Sabi ni Antoinette Sabilio. What's the most fulfilling aspect of your life? I feel fulfilled when I know I did a performance right, or I know I did my job right in my line of work. I feel fulfilled when I receive recognitions, or when I get validation from the people close to me. So yeah, and of course the most fulfilling aspect of my life, I guess, would be the fact that I get to make other people's days when they don't feel well. I get to make them smile, even just for a minute or two, and after that I feel fulfilled. Kasi nababasa ko din naman yung mga comments nila minsan, or messages nyo. Isang tweet lang, makaarte nyo minsan. Grabe, nag-tweet ka lang dito, de. Okay na, buo na yung araw ko. Talaga. So, yeah, things like that I feel fulfilled pag mga ganong bagay po. Okay, last question from Lane Ann Lansangan. Any advice to people or some of your fans who have lost their loved ones last year or in the past years during the pandemic? I mean, I lost a few loved ones as well during the pandemic, and it's really not easy. But you have to believe na, I mean, I'm one of those people. I trust in God's timing. I believe everything happens for a reason, and I believe that, maybe it was their time, and ang dami nating hindi nakapagpaalam sa mga mahal natin sa buhay during this pandemic because of the current situation. So, just pray to them, talk to them pa rin, and there's life goes on naman din eh, and I'm sure that they wouldn't want you to be sad with their passing. Of course, we're gonna be sad, but yun nga, life goes on. You have to, kasi they're watching us naman eh from above. So you have to show them that you're okay, that you're strong, because that's what they would have wanted. And yeah, kaya with everything going on, say I love you to your loved ones more. Show them how much you appreciate them. If someone is important to you, make them feel important. And ayun, yun po. That's the last question na. Maraming salamat sa lahat ng mga tanong nyo sa hashtag Straight From D. Thank you so much.
Wow, thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you, D.
Thank you po.
Okay.
For answering those questions and for taking time to answer those questions. So, ang